Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Here you can tell what I'm working on today. This is a biochar burn. This is my number 4 retort. We haven't really actually worked the number 5 yet. I'm still sitting over there waiting for some parts to be put on it. But this one is old reliable, so I'm putting it in action. What is happening here is you can see there's an inner barrel there, inside there. I don't know if you can see that, but there is. And that is full of wood. That barrel's full of wood. And the heat is cooking the wood that's in there, and it forces the gas, or what they call the volatiles, out of the wood. And then that gas is under pressure and it goes to the bottom of the retort, and then it mixes with air right there, and it flares off. It burns off. And that's why the flame looks kind of like that. You can tell that's just like a gas flame. You know, and that is wood gas. And as this progresses, you can see the different gases that are coming off of the wood. It smokes a little bit at first, but then when it gets to this point, it's really clean burning. And it is going to run out of fuel to heat the wood on the inside. And that's what limits it from continuing to burn, I guess, forever. You know, it runs out of fuel. And this design is sort of a beginner's design, but I like it better because I can light it and walk away from it, and then I'm not likely to have any problems. We call this Triceratops. It's number 4 that was built. Number 5's not operational yet. And the smell from this is a little bit sulfury, just a little bit. And right here, it's hot. So there is a way to capture that gas. This is not the correct configuration to do that. This one is just for making biochar. So I had hoped to have it done by now because it is getting late and I would like to go do something else. But what I want to do here is wait until this one's complete, and then I'll put water in the bottom, and that steam will come up through and it will make sure that we don't flare off during the night and lose all of the biochar. And I guess when that's done, I'll film it when I pull it out and show you what the biochar looks like. We've done that before, but this is the load that I'm doing on the 17th day of August 2017. My compost pile is put back together again now. It's a pretty thick pile. I figure there's about 60 yards there. There's a lot more than it looks, but my dump truck is 10 yards, and I figure I would fill it about 6 times, 5 or 6 times, so 50, 60 yards. All right, that's what it looks like. Around this side, lightning holes are pretty well lit up. At night it's quite impressive. Not really seeing anything coming out the stack because it's getting mixed with oxygen here, and it's pretty light colored by the time it comes out of the stack. You can see these stacks are a little bit twisted because the unit does get really hot. I mean, it's really hot. It's not hot enough to melt. To melt steel, you got to be up around 2,800 degrees. So with a hydrocarbon flame like this, you cannot get that hot. The maximum we can get on this is about 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. Right? But this is a hydrocarbon flame. To get any hotter than that, we'd have to add oxygen to it. Not going to do that today.